Yeah, I know. Another project. Remembered I wanted to make up a canopy mould for this one as well. It's a bit of a pain. I had it as a taped on wing on my first Tonka, but I think just an ordinary canopy mould will work better. And this it's my heavyweight experimental sort of a plane. So yeah, got the PVA on there ready, and just got to let that dry. Then I'll be laying that up. That'll probably be polyester. The rest of the fuselage is polyester. It's just a cheap and nasty one really that I'm messing about with. Okay, got the Energy 60 set up on the bench. I think this is going to be the plane I'm going to work on mainly for this month and see if I can get it finished. Stick to my one plane a month plan and work on the other stuff in between. So what I want to do with this one is I've got a 2x1 bit of batten, pre-loved, got a few screw holes in it and things, but I'm going to stick that through the thickest part of the wing as the main spar, and got a lump of oak here, so that's going to go into the wingtips, give it a bit of span loading and a bit of strength for like tip strikes and a bit of hanger rash. I've been a bit concerned about this plane since I learnt that Aaron built his 60-inch daisy cutter at 190 ounces. Kind of put me off a bit, but I guess you've got to get the airfoil working. I'm going to be aiming for less than half that for this one. Fuselage is about 32 ounces. It's all glass. It's fairly stiff, but you know, obviously Kevlar or carbon, it'd be a lot stiffer. But the idea is to keep the cost down. So that's why I've gone for the thick airfoil, which was Aaron's original premise anyway. Is fast, heavy, cheap. So that's what I'm going for. So that's what I'll be doing with that. And this one here is a little Tonka fuselage, little 60-inch plank. I've laid up the canopy. So let's see if I can get that off. I'll make some little wedges for that. And this off. So there we go. Got the little canopy. I'll just have to shape it now. And yeah, this is going to be another fast, heavy, cheap plane, I hope. This was the original plug actually, so that's why I was using that. Okay, more to come later. Okay, knocked out the groove with a laminate trimmer and a straight edge, and gone down to the depth of the tips, pretty much, well, within a millimetre. And then I've run a sharp knife through this kind of thing. Nice long blade on it, so I just run it through parallel with there, and then I've hit the rest out with a chisel. So, like this last bit, I'm just going to show you. Just run the bevel along the carbon and it cleans it out pretty good really. And hopefully that's ready to cut out some wood and get that epoxied in today. You can also see I've cut the tips out of the hardwood as well on the bandsaw, so they're ready to glue in as well. Okay, That's the wings all dried. I've cleaned them up a bit. Need a bit of planing now to get that wood level, and groove in another channel for the sub spar, and I'll do the same with the tail plane as well. I'll just put one spar through the middle there somewhere, and a little oak block to take the bolt as well. What I want to do as well is a bit more work on that tail end of the new plug for the energy, and do some filling on the fuselage as well, which is the one that's going to be going for this with this 60-inch wing. I've had a little weigh up, and the wings are about 40 ounces at the moment, so they're going to probably end up around 45-50 ounces, something like that. Fuselage is about 34 ounces, so yeah, I'm looking on target for roughly half the weight of Aaron's one, which was 190 ounces. That's a bit too extreme for me. I don't think I'll ever be able to fly it. Somewhere around 100 ounces, maybe 110 at the most, is my target, so we'll see what happens.